The Southeastern Regional College, or SERC as it's known, has a vibrant performing arts and music department on its Bangor campus. It marries together the two strong traditions in Northern Ireland of theatre and music under the one roof. We went to find out more. The SERC Bangor campus is a large site offering a diverse range of courses from hairdressing to horticulture and carpentry to computer-aided design. The performing arts courses began around 11 years ago with just a few students initially, but now attract students from all over the country.
Take a few seconds to think about your positioning.
We just made a face as well.
Yep. The Performing Arts and Music Department at SERC Bangor campus is a thriving hub of creativity, and on any day of the week you will see performances across a number of different styles. If you come here to study, you will study a wide range of subjects. It could be popular entertainment, where we look at things like stand-up comedy and sketch comedy. It could be classical theatre, where we look at Shakespeare and Greek tragedy. It could be contemporary theatre. It could be singing, dancing. One area that we do cover, which is quite important, is production arts. So we do deliver units in lighting and sound, and our students do gain experiences in technical theatre.
In what way dissatisfied you?
Do you think that that you would be a little bit more forceful with her, or are you intending to be gentle with her?
Well, in the courtroom she hasn't actually committed any crimes.
One of the modules that I deliver this year is naturalistic acting, and it's about delivering the students the skills to act in a believable and truthful way.
Mary, this is a black art to change your shape.
We use the works of Stanislavski, often known as the godfather of modern theatre. So I deliver weekly workshops dedicated to the skills of the Stanislavski system, and those skills are then employed into a large-scale performance later on in the academic year. It's not easy to get onto our programmes, and we do have waiting lists. However, if you do gain a place on one of our programmes here at the college, you're guaranteed to have vocational qualification at the end of it.
I see nothing, Your Honour!
92% of our students go into industry or higher education, which is a great success rate. And in the past, we've had students who've diversified from the areas of performing arts and music and gained employment in other areas. Just all of you remember that the lines. So it's not a strict pathway to just those subjects, because the skills that you will gain when you're with us will see you through any number of professions.
The music and music technology courses launched in the early 90s and have been attended by members of Snow Patrol and In Excess frontman and solo artist Kieran Gribben. One of this year's graduating music technology students is George Muldrew.
The reason I came onto the course was to get better at recording and sound and live engineering and more specific skills and how to mic up drums, guitars, bass guitars, vocals, all sorts of instruments which I had no idea about before. I learned about the physics of sound, which is very important, EQ and compression, and how to use those creatively and make a mix really sing.
What do you think, guys?
Sounding good, yeah. The kick's coming through really nicely. It's a really good job, yeah.
Sweet.
Despite also being a performer in numerous bands, the course has inspired George to seek a music career off the stage.
Comedians and Kodachrome.
I plan to move over to Glasgow. I'm seeking the opportunity to go and work in a top recording studio, and I've got a nice production portfolio which I want to pass on to these big studios and hopefully get to the top.
An important aspect of the course is music composition and sound design for film.
I mean, I think that for a production student, actually, it's very good because, I mean, when you look at this first page, you've got a lot of kind of
basic
whole note movement, that kind of thing, you know. Whereas when we get over here, the rhythm is much more diverse. It's an interesting unit that allows the students to write a score to a given piece of film, and then we bring in a professional group and we record the piece of music, and they also do the sound design for it as well.
If you just get on with what you're doing, maybe just keep the noise down a wee bit.
My role is to obviously address a lot of the technical aspects of making sure that they can group notes properly, that they can express what they want to express on paper. Here in this bar, for example, you see you've got a G flat and you've got a G sharp. What you'd want to do is you'd want to rationalise that G sharp as an A flat. This is a good course for anyone wanting to be involved in the music industry, and the reason why I say that is because there's such a strong practical element. I think that the fact that we make them do a project like the one I described in relation to the composition for film and TV, where they're responsible for all aspects of the music making, the composition, directing the band, recording the band, going out and collecting all the sound foley, putting everything together. I mean, that's a prime example of how hands-on the units that we deliver can be.
With the increasing interest and uptake of the courses, the college received some exciting news this year.
We've just been given the go-ahead for a new Performing Arts and Technology and Innovation Centre. It's a new 12.6 million building that will give us our own brand new theatre space. We're very excited. The students are going to benefit greatly from this new facility, where the department will go from strength to strength.
Well, last year we met a rising star in the world of illustration, somebody who